Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're together on this very hot day. Perth is going through a bit of a heat wave at the moment, so it's been 40 degrees almost all week. But today we'll be doing a highly requested video on where we buy our pre-loved items and where we sell them as well. So if you're interested, just keep on watching.
So we've been buying pre-loved bags for the last 3 or 4 years now, and the reason why we started getting into pre-loved bags is because the prices of luxury handbags go up every year. And if you do your research right, you can get, I guess, pre-loved bags in really good condition with
for a fraction of the price.
Yeah,
fraction
exactly.
of the price.
So sometimes people only use them like once, and you can still get them for a lot cheaper than what the retail price would be. Like items like bags like Chanel, they cost.
Most of our pre-loved bags are from Chanel bags, just because Chanel prices are ridiculous now.
And they keep going up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've all managed to find really good steals in terms of like bags that are in like almost new condition with like a just drastically lower price than retail.
And the other thing is as well, you can find older season things that you can't get in store anymore. So like different colours, different type of materials, different combinations that were out maybe like a few years ago but still in really good condition. And you might have to pay like almost retail pricing, but if it's something that you can't get,
yeah, exactly. And certain items they don't always sell. Like where we live, they're like sold in other cities, and if we wanted that specific combination, we would have to buy it either overseas or from someone else who has purchased it overseas.
So you guys are probably wondering where we get our pre-loved items from. So there are actually a few websites that you can get pre-loved items. For example, Rebonds and Bestia Collective, and just to name a few. But we've actually never personally bought from the websites before because they do raise their prices and commissions quite high. So we actually like to buy from Facebook groups, and there are actually a lot of Facebook groups out there now, but you just have to do your research in terms of where you buy from and whether it's authentic.
So because we're from Australia, we actually joined the Australian luxury group groups on Facebook. So we joined like 4 or 5 of them. To find out if a group is like reputable or not, I guess do your research. It's quite hard to get into the groups as well. Like they filter out a lot of people, and they don't just let anyone join the group, just to avoid like scammers and people selling fake items. So they do ask like quite a few questions, and then they also check like, you know, if your Facebook was created like a week ago or a year ago, they actually do filter out people.
That are dodgy.
Yeah, that are dodgy.
And anyone that really would post a fake bag on the page, there's so many people in that group, and it's such a community where you'd get caught out and just kicked out of the group straight away if you tried to sell a fake item. So they're pretty strict with that as well. So yeah,
there are policies in place for those groups as well. So if you do want to post up something for sale, you have to follow certain rules, like make sure you have your name tag in one of the photos, and also like
where you're
from, whether like PayPal fees are included and shipping fees, etc. So a couple of the groups that we are currently following are called Club Luxe Australia, Australian Luxe Lovers, and also there's an American one called Chanel Buy Sell Trade, just to name a few.
Because we are living in Australia, it kind of is expensive for us if we do follow the US websites, just because of the currency difference and the shipping cost to get it from the US to here. So generally we do just follow the Australian groups, and the benefit of that as well is if we have someone that's in the same city as us, we can actually go and see the item in person and make sure we're happy with it. And we also save on delivery costs as well, just because you can go and pick up the bag yourself as well. We also recommend paying by PayPal goods and services as well, just because it's the transaction is a little bit safer as well.
Most people charge an extra like 3% for that.
It's 2.3% or something, exactly, yeah.
But it's a lot safer than just a direct bank transfer. So
unless you really trust the person. Like there's some reputable sellers out there that most people offer PayPal and bank transfer. So with bank transfer, you're not safe.
It's not covered,
you're not protected.
If you transfer the money and say, for example, the bag doesn't show up or it's not what the seller described, then you are unlikely to get your money back. Whereas PayPal, you are protected in a sense that you can lodge a complaint and you can possibly get your money back.
And we highly recommend paying a little bit extra for tracking as well, just so you can track where your parcel is and
sign on delivery.
And sign on delivery.
Yeah.
Like every time when I sell a bag, I make sure that it's signature on delivery, just because there's a lot of dodgy people out there
Yeah.
nowadays.
You
and
can't trust
it's
anyone.
A lot
hard
of
to trust.
scammers. Yeah.
So you want to make sure that the parcel arrives to you or to whoever you're selling your bag to in like perfect condition, and make sure no one's gonna like take it.
Yeah.
What else?
Just a side note as well, if you are a seller and you're in Australia, AusPost and like many other delivery services also offer insurance, so you can pay additional for that as well.
So another avenue to purchase your pre-loved items is from Instagram, but we've actually found people who have come through the Facebook groups who actually have their own Instagram page, and they're probably the only kind of people would trust on Instagram just because it's a little bit easier to scam people on Instagram. But we follow the story of Luxe. So this is Jin that we met through a Facebook group, and she sold a couple of Chanel bags to both Cassie and Carmen, and she's lovely. She also ships internationally as well, doesn't
Yeah,
she?
most of these people ship internationally as well.
There's also Timeless Vogue, Timeless like Audrey, and also Eurotrash and things like that. So I think
It's like I guess the Facebook groups are like a community, and within that community you tend to find out all the regular sellers, and then these people have Instagram pages, and then it just goes up from there.
I think it's not very safe to just go blindly finding pages on Instagram without actually knowing who
Who
is
they
actually
are.
behind it.
So a few of the bags that we've actually purchased through Facebook groups are our Chanel minis. So I've got it in the pink, and Carmen has one in the
Most
beige.
recent purchase.
So she actually purchased hers last month.
A few months ago.
Yeah, a
but
few months ago, yeah.
So the reason why we went to Preloved and Facebook groups for these ones is because these never actually came to Australia. Well, this one, did yours come to Australia?
Mine was from Singapore.
Yeah,
so
and
no,
this one's
it
from
didn't.
Japan, so we would have never got these bags if we were in Australia.
This colour.
But-
It's so
I love that colour
nice.
too, actually. Yeah.
So we both purchased these off the Facebook groups. When we buy our pre-loved bags, and Phoebe actually got her Chanel boy.
Yeah, I got my boy off
Yeah.
a Facebook group as well.
You got it for a really good price too.
Really
didn't
good
you?
price, and she's actually a really regular seller as well on that page. Definitely when you're buying bags off Facebook groups like that, just make sure you get extra photos. I got like a little video of the bag sent to me as well, just to make sure I was happy with it, because she wasn't in the city, same city as I am.
Just ask for like the serial number and do a quick Google search of the serial number.
I always ask to see the corners, because that's where the most wear would show.
And just don't be afraid to ask questions. Like,
Yeah,
just
it's a
ask
lot
as
of money
many
to be
questions.
spending, so
Exactly.
you definitely want to make sure you're happy with the product, especially if you can't see it in person when you're buying it. So in summary, you can purchase pre-loved luxury bags through websites, Instagram and Facebook. Personally, we've only gone through the Facebook avenue and people that we trust from that group as well personally. We don't really prefer to go through websites just because you have to, or you won't get as much for the bag that you sell, because the seller does need to take a little bit of commission, and also buying off the websites is marked up slightly higher in my opinion, just because they need to make that extra little bit of money as well.
So thanks so much for watching, guys. We hope you found this video informative. If we left anything out, just let us know in the comments and we'll try and answer our best. And also we'll leave a couple of the groups that we follow in the description box below if you'd like to join, and if you're in Australia, and we'll see you in our next video.
Bye!